Saturday morning, Melrose Mountain. It's going to be a gorgeous day today, 66 degrees already, and it's early in the morning. And it's going to be a gorgeous day, supposed to go up to about 70 degrees, and we're looking forward to it. We're going to go down and watch a horse show in Tryon, and that's always an exciting time to watch them go over the jumps and different things that they do. But it's also a time up here when we're raking leaves and kind of cleaning up the woods and getting things ready for the winter. And I remember a couple of years ago, I got into some vines that I was cutting with a cutter to keep them out of the trees. And turned out it was poison oak. And I got a terrible rash on my arms, hands, and even around my ankles where I was dragging the stuff out of the woods. It looks just like good ivy and looks just like nice green plants, and everything looks good, but it's deadly when it gets on your skin with that oil and causes that eruption of the skin. Jesus warned about the same thing in Matthew chapter 13. He gave a parable to his disciples. He even explained it to them a little later in the passage. For after verse 24, when he told about the tares and the wheat, he told the explanation of the tares and the wheat. And it seems that tares were sown into the wheat, and the workers came out and wanted to know if they should yank out the tares. And Jesus said no, because when you yank out the tares, you'll probably yank out good wheat as well. But what did he say? He said, wait until harvest time. Why at harvest time? Well, at harvest time, the real wheat was bearing fruit, and the tares had none. Oh, it still looked like wheat, but there was no fruit. I would suggest to you the same thing about today's ministers and those that claim to be Christians. Take a good look at their lives. See if they're bearing fruit. If people are being saved on a regular basis, if their lives are fruitful and those around them can see that every area of their life is fruitful, they're real wheat. But if their lives are filled with harshness, and if their lives are filled with those things that are not godly, then you know they're probably tares. But at the harvest, my friends, at the final day, the tares and the wheat will be separated. As a matter of fact, Jesus said they'd be gathered up into those binds of bundles and be thrown into the fire. Yes, there's a day of judgment coming. And some people may be able to fool us now whether they're tares or wheat. I remember I preached a sermon about this one time, and we had a minister on staff that was really skinny. And after I preached, he got up and he said, I'm a wheat thin. And I couldn't help but to say, and I'm a puffed wheat. So whether you're a puffed wheat or whether you're a wheat thin today, remember, if you're wheat, you're going to bear fruit. If you're a tare, there is no fruit. And one day you'll be separated from God. God bless you. Go to church tomorrow.